This is part 3 of What If Sasuke Was in the Anbu. I hope you enjoy. Sasuke will report back to Danzo after getting into an altercation with the Sound 4. Danzo will tell Sasuke not to fall for any of Orochimaru's traps or bargains. Sasuke will tell Danzo that he doesn't think the path he is on right now will lead him to avenge his clan. Sasuke tells Danzo that he plans on going to Orochimaru to gain power. Danzo is infuriated. He yells at Sasuke that he isn't, but Sasuke doesn't listen. Sasuke proceeds to walk out of the foundation. Danzo calls for other Anbu members to stop Sasuke, but when the Anbu members see Sasuke's Sharingan, they can't help but sense his overwhelming desire for revenge. It's like they could feel how strong his resolve was. Danzo feels this as well. This intimidates them. The Anbu members are frozen, and they don't stop Sasuke, regardless of the order Danzo gave them. His presence is just it's so strong. The Sound 4 will be waiting for Sasuke just outside of the Leaf Village. Now, he will go to Orochimaru, and this leads to the time skip. During the time skip, Sasuke will get much stronger, perfecting his lightning chakra nature and his fire chakra nature, also mastering the curse marked stage 2. He will also train with the Sound 4, getting stronger and stronger, although not Kimimaro, since he would have died. Well, he would have got a little training from Kimimaro, but not a lot. Not any, like, a lot. Since he would have died, as you all know. So during this time with Orochimaru, he sees how disgusting Orochimaru is, and he doesn't agree with none of the action he takes. And day after day, he gets more and more disgusted of Orochimaru as he sees how he lives his life. So the Tenshi Bridge arc will still happen, with Sasuke encountering Team 7 and Sai and Yamato. This time, Sasuke wouldn't waste his time at all with them. He would just, from the start, put all of them in a genjutsu, putting them to sleep. Then he makes his leave. Doesn't really want to waste time on them. They're not his objective. Eventually, Sasuke would make his move. He would absorb Orochimaru just like he did in canon and leave his hideout. He chose the time to do it when the Sound 4 were gone to avoid killing them, since he knew they would want to fight. He knows that they based their lives off of Orochimaru. Kabuto wouldn't do anything, just like in canon. Sasuke would proceed to gather up the heavy members, those being Karin, Jugo, and Sugetsu. Just like in canon, he has his fight with Deidara, but this Sasuke is far more skilled and stronger than the version in canon. Sasuke will end up killing Deidara before he can even use his C4. I would overall give this fight a 4 out of 10 difficulty for Sasuke. So Sasuke will go on to the Uchiha hideout after to face Itachi. Kisame, just like in canon, kept the other heavy members from going with Sasuke. Sasuke would tell them to wait till he gets back before making a move. Sasuke, this time, will push Itachi to and beyond his limits. He'll give Itachi a good fight. Itachi will still get rid of Orochimaru's essence in Sasuke, like he did in canon. And Itachi overall does, he dies like he did in canon, tapping Sasuke's forehead, falling to his death. Obito will still go to get the unconscious Sasuke. He will be unconscious at this point before the Leaf Ninja do, especially Danzo. Danzo would be infuriated since he is missing a lot of his chances to recover Sasuke. Obito will still tell Sasuke the truth, and his reaction will cause him way more stress than he did in canon, since he trusted Danzo and he actually had kind of a master-student relationship with him. All of this stress will lead Sasuke to awakening his Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasuke after will ask Obito to give him Itachi's eyes right away. Sasuke did his research and paid attention to what Itachi said. If he doesn't get Itachi's eyes, he'll just end up going blind like Itachi did. Why even take that risk to begin with? Obito would be surprised that Sasuke caught on to this, and he would agree to give Sasuke Itachi's eyes. With Sasuke's Hashirama cells and Karin's healing, he adapts to his new eyes in about 6 days, so his eyes heal in about that time. After, Obito asks him what does he plan to do next, if he wanted to join the Akatsuki or destroy the Hidden Leaf Village. What are his plans? So Sasuke tells Obito no. He will go confront Danzo about the truth about Itachi, and after he handles Danzo, he'll come back to kill him because Obito had a part in the Uchiha massacre. He is to blame as well. Obito tells Sasuke that he's a fool if he thinks he's just going to let him walk away. Sasuke activates his Mangekyo Sharingan and stares at Obito. Obito can feel Sasuke's hate emanating from his eyes, reminding him of the real Madara, Uchiha, how Sasuke carries himself, and the aura he emanates. So, this reminds of Madara so much. Obito ends up letting Sasuke go since he's really interested and he wants to see what Sasuke will do next. He sees that Sasuke is going towards his own path. Alone. Well, not alone. A path of his choosing. Sasuke goes with Hebi and he plans to train his Mangekyo Sharingan before making any sort of move on anybody. He plans on gaining a power greater than what Orochimaru had gave him in canon, the Curse Mark. To do this, he will have to go to the Ryuchi cave to master a new technique that will help him get it. That will help him solve or get answers about the Uchiha and Itachi. So this is the end of part 3. If you're wondering why Sasuke is if you're wondering why I'm speeding through this section, it's because nothing much really changes, but it changes if you know what I mean. And part 4 will be covering more. I think this will I'm expecting this would have to have 5 parts at most or at least. So they will have a part 4 and a part 5, and that will most likely end this would have. So goodbye.